Hi, welcome to VOMO. Today I'm going to show you how to create a project on your VOMO account. Now, if you were an organizer, an administrator, this is for you. You can create projects for your organization for users to attend and help you serve in the community. If you are a user, you're not able to create projects, but you can attend them. So there's another help video for you. All right, so we're going to start off by going to vomo.org right here. If you have not logged in yet, it'll say log in the top right hand corner. You'll simply click on that button, type in your username and password, and your profile picture will show up right here. And once you've logged in and you see that profile picture, click on that, pull up a little menu for you. Make sure you click on administration at the bottom. This is your administrators or organizer dashboard, some basic information about your organization, some analytics and such. To create a project, there's two different places. As you can see right here, it gives me kind of a little highlight of projects, and it says create project here. Or you can go to the menu on the left, simply hover over these icons, and the different categories will pop up here, and you see projects. I'm going to open up the projects page and show you a little bit of information here. So when you open up this projects portion of your administrator's dashboard, on the far left you'll see active published projects. You see this was published a couple weeks ago for this demo company that we've created here for these demonstrations. So these are active published projects that are going to be happening sometime in the next couple of weeks. Scheduled projects means that they are not published yet. They are sitting and waiting to be published at a later date, say down the road later this fall. Past projects or projects that we've already published, they've already happened. You can go look and check those out that have already happened in the past. And then drafts. These are projects you started to create it and then you needed some more information, so you saved it. And you're going to go back and finish them later. Well, we're going to create a brand new project for you today. All right, so you click New Project. And you have 4 tabs worth of information you have to fill out. Every single bit of this information is key for your successful project to be published. All right, start off privacy. Now, we have 4 different categories when it comes to privacy. If you click public, this means anybody on VOMO can see this project. They don't necessarily have to be in your organization. They can see the project and sign up. Public with approval means that anybody can see it, but only you can approve whether they actually attend or not. Private means that only users within your account, in your organization on your account, can see this project and sign up. And then private with approval. Only those users in your organization can see it, but you have to approve whether they can attend or not. All right, the name of the project. So we'll call this Demo Company Project. Very bland, I know. You'll probably want something a little bit more exciting than that, but for the sake of this demonstration, this works. Now, the description. This is key for folks to understand what this project is all about. You might want to describe in a fair amount of detail what's going on, what this is all about, who it's benefiting, those kinds of things. Need to know. This is where you want to emphasize important details. Now, an example here that we've typed in, bring a paintbrush. Maybe you need folks to bring $5 for lunch, whatever that might be. This is where you want to keep track of important information for folks to know what to expect and what they need to know specifically for this event, this project. Now, you're able to allow guests if you'd like. So a user who is a part of your organization here on your VOMO account, they can bring up to 5 guests. Now, you can approve whether those guests actually come or not, but they can bring up to 5. Or you can just say no guests. Only that person can come on their own. Capacity. Now, our default is 10 people, volunteers for a project, but you can increase that number to whatever you like. You can make it as big or as small as you want it to be. That's really up to you. Age limit. Now, we have 3 different categories here, age groups. If this is family friendly, ages 5 and up. Kids can be involved with it, so there are users that are part of your organization. If they have kids, would you like them to come along too? If this is going to require some heavy lifting, maybe just for adults with skills and training to handle whatever the project might be, you can make this 18 and up. Images. Now, we'd encourage you guys to upload images for your project, examples of what the project is going to look like. If you're doing contracting type work on, say, local housing, showing maybe show some images of folks, installing windows, whatever that might be. Or if you have past projects that you've done before and you want to include photos from those, you can do those. Post those as well. Now, image guidelines, so you know the exact dimensions that you need for your photos before you upload them. You can check those dimensions out there. Now, you're going to want to have a point person for your project, so you'll put their name here, phone number, and email. Categories. You can categorize your project any way you'd like. All different types of categories here you can choose from. So if you're doing something related to the elderly and it's some kind of a relief effort, choose those categories. Waiver forms, you have some kind of a special health or safety type issue where the waiver form needs to be signed before the project happens. You can upload a PDF or a Word document here or link it to a specific website where it might be an online form. And then if you have a certain campaign that this project is a part of, so say as our demo company, we had a fall campaign of doing relief effort out in our community, I would want to attach this specific project to that campaign, and I would type in the campaign here. But you don't have to do that. And then you're going to click Next. Make sure you don't click Publish. It won't let you just yet. So you're going to click Next. Now we're going to make sure we select the right date. So the default is for today. I'm going to change that to this coming Saturday the 19th. I'm just going to start, say we'll do this one 8 a.m. and it'll end at noon that day. Now make sure you do not just leave it here and try to go on to the next page. You have to click Add Time Slots and it pops up down here. So it pops that day in right there. Now say you wanted to make this 2 Saturdays in a row. So I've already added the 19th. I'll go back up here, change it to the 26th. I'm going to keep the same times, add time slot. So now I've got Saturday the 19th, Saturday the 26th, good to go. Now before I go to the next page, I wanted to explain the published date here at the bottom. I mentioned that earlier in the published scheduled category. So say this is coming up here this coming Saturday, but I wanted to wait and publish this this coming Thursday, or maybe say Wednesday. I can select 16th, and this will not go live on your VOMO account until August 16th, which is 2 days from now. Then you click Next. Location. Conditions. Say this is going to be an outdoor project. Local neighborhood. You might want to get more specific than that, but for the sake of this demonstration, some kind of a local neighborhood. And then the address. So you type in whatever the address might be. It'll pop up on the handy map here for folks to check out. Then you click Next. Different types of roles. This is different kinds of roles that a volunteer might be taking part in that day. So for example, our default's volunteer, but say you needed a cook, say you needed somebody to help with materials, say you needed somebody helping with organizing, whatever that might be, you get the idea. All different kinds of roles. Now this is the last tab, so if you're done and you filled all the information out and you're ready to go ahead and publish it, click Publish. Obviously I left out a lot of things, so I'm going to save this as a draft for later. So I'll click this button over here, Save as a Draft. Now it automatically takes me back to the Projects tab portion of the dashboard over here. Now as you'll see, now all of a sudden we have a draft here. This is what I created just for you just now, and you can come back at any point and edit that information if you'd like. Once you publish that, it's going to show up here in the active tab, and it'll show it as one of your current projects. If you scheduled it for a future date, it'll show up right here. Schedule it to publish for a future date, it'll show up right here. All right. Well, that is how you create a project for your VOMO account. Any other questions, please go to the help page and we will help you out there. I hope you have a great day.